but nobody, baby. Light me up, pour me up, I'm gone. Got me seeing genies in a bottle. Liquor got me feeling like a wrestler, call me Santiago. Everyone listen when I speak. Don't know shit about shit, but I know ball.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Two Nobodies with the Mic, episode 162. We are live, guys, on this beautiful Wednesday night. I believe it's the 17th of December. How's everyone doing out there, guys? Hope everyone's having a good holiday season. I hope that, you're getting all your Christmas shopping done early. But if not, don't fear. Two Nobodies is here, man. And as promised, we are going to give away not one $250 gift card, Visa, whatever, but two, man. One from Rafa, one from myself, Bosco Ed, just to, ease the pain of all you people out there stressed about presents, a tree, whatever it is, gas money. We're here to bless the people. Rafa's generous enough to donate Hakatomi Plaza? Can we get three? Hakatomi Plaza? Okay. I hate to put you on.
Bro, this guy, bro.
Bro, that beard is definitely not white.
Jacob,
You guys have a fuck. You guys need to fight. You and Jacob need to
throw
fight.
me. I said I will. I get paid tonight. Throw me in there. Fuck it. We're doing 3.
Oh, $750 holla for your ass. That's what Two Nobodies is about. We've been blessed. Got a ton of participation in the giveaway. Over 1,000 people, man. So we're here to bless you guys. Thanksgiving, we gave away a Wagyu tomahawk. Who won the Wagyu tomahawk again?
We gave away
Money?
2.
We gave away 2. That's right. We just giving away shit, man. But
I do get half though. I do get half.
okay.
I take half. So 250. I get 150 of it.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
like the government. The giveaway.
I'm the government.
I'm like
Oh,
government. I take half. I take half. So you get 250, but really I get 150.
There's no Uncle Santa. It's just the Hawk Test.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, we are live on Instagram. We are live on YouTube. This show is about talking shit, participation, and sports. We are the gambling show of record, party people. But there is only one rule that we live by on this show. Hakatomi Plaza, can you tell the people what that rule is, man?
Don't be a loser.
Don't be a loser, Jacob. That's so fitting for tonight. Do not be a loser. Let's get into the introductions, everybody. We have Hakatomi Plaza in the center stage. What up, man? Look at that. Yes. And then we have Eddie Money, executive producer, college, soon-to-be engineer, wins the ugliest sweater contest, faux show. What up, man?
It's Snoopy.
Yeah, you're Snoopy.
Yeah.
I am nosy. Thank you.
And then, of course,
Thank you.
we have the one that sees all, the one that knows all, the one that's not afraid to put his balls on the line and give you his picks, opinions, without regret, without fear. And that is Rafa, the Guru, man. What up, man?
What's up, brother?
How's life?
Yeah. Under the weather.
Yeah, you sound a little Cypress Hill. Let me see.
Yeah,
Can you say, "Can I just kill a man" or something like that?
I'm under the weather.
Yeah, you and a lot of people, man.
Golfing doesn't help either.
I promise that you still went. Yeah, golfing in probably Gorillas in the Mist. I heard like you couldn't see 5 feet
Dude,
beyond.
You couldn't see shit in the fog for 14 holes.
And still, how many balls did you lose?
No, only one. Only one, which was wild.
No, that is fucking wild.
And I think it was there. We just stopped looking. We just like fucking forget it. Like,
Pace of play, pace of play, pace of
Yeah, yeah,
play.
I think 35, 40 seconds is my max, and then I move on.
Well, anyways,
Goddamn
guys,
right.
if you don't know how the show works, we're gonna give out lines, sporting bets lines. This is the non-drug show.
Not that type of giveaway.
It could be.
Yeah,
but
we
You
are
can use
gonna
it for
talk
that. You can
we're
use it
gonna
for that,
talk-
but we cannot provide it.
NFL. Right, we have college football. Bowl season has officially started. Not the best of bowl games, but I mean, you got to consume college football while you can. So
It's football,
appreciate it, watch it. I don't care who it is. You're going to watch it, and we're going to give out the lines. So get out your paper and pen, pad, whatever it is, because Rafa about to give you some banger picks. But if you don't know how this show starts, we always start with you are fired. We are hypothetically firing someone, and we do like the positivities as well. So if you want to give someone their flowers, go ahead. Let us know on Instagram or YouTube. Eddie Money will let us know who you want to fire. And who wants to get it started? Wait, hold on, because I had a great weekend. I just got back from Las Vegas, Buckets Club event. On Sunday morning, my man, Mark McMillan, aka Mighty Mouse, used to play cornerback for the Philadelphia Eagles back in the heyday when in the 90s when they had that amazing defense. He does the NFL pregame show on Channel 8 CBS News, and had my wife and I in studio. And then Mark has been on not a Top Chef, but I don't know. He's been on a bunch of cooking shows, and he's doing his thing. And he has a tremendous brand of hot sauces, spices, and he's a good dude. And if you're in Vegas, you can watch him locally on Channel 8, does the Raider pregame. And that's a Grillin' McMillan, man. And so awesome stuff. He does oils. He does all kinds of stuff. And his Instagram is fire. Go ahead and check up at Grillin' McMillan and go support him, man. He was great to us. We had a blast on the pregame show. Rafa, we could do that shit, man. I'm telling you. Dude, he told us to get there, Rafa. The show starts at 8, and he told us to get there at 7:45. He's like, yeah, I get there at 7:45. Just get there. My wife and I are like, hold on. Like, he must have meant 6:45 and us get there at 7:45. We got there at 7:40, Rafa. He pulls up at 7:45. Show started at 8, Papa. And just banged out a half-hour live show with like one person in studio pressing buttons. It's wild with the technology now. But we had a really good time. So who wants to start with You're Fired, sponsored by Grillin' McMillan
Real quick,
Barbecue
before
Products?
we start your hired or fired, just want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat right now. We got some people on Instagram, some people on YouTube. Boomtown's in both, of course, saying the same thing.
What up, Boomtown?
Trying to represent Columbia everywhere. We got Zach, Rocha, Jay, Blame ED, Maxwell. We got Don Merkin.
What up, Don?
And a bunch of other people in Instagram. So shout out to them.
Yeah, man. Rocking the Grateful Dead. You know, I wanted to wear this because in case people are like, was this the right show? I wore that Grateful Dead outfit. Everyone's like, damn, I got a lot of comments on the fit. If you don't know, I rock with the Malbin gear and Don Dada. Don always working, Merkin, hooked me up with this fire Malbin Grateful Dead hat. Thank you, Papa. But let's get into Your Fired, man. Who wants to kick it off? And we're gonna give away something right after You're Fired. So stay tuned. Who wants to start?
I can go.
All right, Rafa.
I want to fire the haters of the NBA Cup because, listen, it's a stupid midseason trophy for what the league is and what people believe it is bullshit. But for you to get upset because the Knicks celebrated like that, bro, it's $500,000.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is that people use the excuse, oh, well, they make this much money. No, listen, the guys that are on two-way contracts, they're also getting over $100,000. Mm-hmm. So Jordan Clarkson, over $500,000. His normal payroll is $3.3 million. Minus those fucked up taxes in New York and in this country, $500,000 goes a long fucking way for anybody. Not because they have $200 million contracts or $150 million contract is $500,000 not worth celebrating, because it is. That's why but listen, they won, and on top of the money it's competition that you win no matter what, right? Like you're competing no matter what. You're always competing to win. So they won it, and people are talking shit. Oh, they celebrated, bro. It's $500,000, a lot of money. If you win $500,000, put it this way: if you won $500, you're on here for $250. Think about that. All right, 3 chances here to win $250 tonight, and you're on here. Imagine those dudes winning $500,000, and especially a lot of the guys who don't make, the most, even though they're in the NBA. They get all the perks, the flights, the food. They can go anywhere and probably not pay for shit, right? So all the haters, congratulations to the Knicks and those bottom, guys there. And some of those guys are going to use that money to pay some rent. Mama's rent, can pay off mama's house.
Child support.
House, whatever. Child support for sure.
Wow.
Come on, man. I'm just saying, listen, you carry 13, 14 on the bench or 15 on the bench, Rafa?
It's 12. It's 12 active, and then you have the 15, the total 15.
Yeah. So, listen, it's a lot of money. I get it. I don't think people were pissed off about the celebration. I heard a big thing was New Yorkers don't want to put a banner up. Which,
no, that's fine. Listen,
that's fine. Yeah,
listen,
and they're not
that's fine until people learn to embrace this. And when you look around of all the soccer leagues around the world, right, and they all do it. Even the MLS does it here with their lower division. What should really happen here is they should have the lower division, so the G League, let's say. Although what sucks is that the G League is part of the other NBA teams, right? Yeah. It's like they're minor leagues. But what really should happen is the G League teams should play the NBA teams one game and advance from there, like they do in the Premier League, like they do in the MLS, like they do in all the soccer leagues around the world. And then you may get an upset one night because you don't have to play. And that makes your rosters a lot bigger because, listen, if the Lakers are playing the fucking Ignite on a Tuesday night, right, you don't have to play LeBron and Luka and all those guys. You play the bottom half of the bench and you bring up some other guys and it can make it all crazy. In 10 years, they'll start embracing the NBA Cup, especially when teams start to win it that have zero chance of winning anything ever. So,
no, listen, totally agree. If you even want to bump that up higher, because I know what you're saying, Rafa. Everyone's like, well, it's an in-game season tournament, but you're not bringing other leagues in, which soccer does, right? They leagues from everywhere, lower divisions. I would bring G League and maybe the top 3 college teams ranked in the country. It's never going to happen, but that's the equivalent of what soccer does. Am I right?
I would get absolutely digged.
No, yeah, I would.
Well, let's see it. Let's see it get digged. Let's take it down, baby.
Bringing teams from overseas, bring a team from Spain, bring a team from France. That's how it should be.
Well,
not college. I would bring.
The thing is, they already do that in Europe. They have their own. They have their Euro League. Which
That's
is
fine.
Like
they could come bring it over here. What's the difference?
So for you to bring it over here, it would, it'd be like a tour basically for those teams. It'd be too much travel. It wouldn't work. But
it would work. It would work.
Sounds like the Euros are scary.
It's America, Rafa. We make it work.
Wow.
Yeah, and the Euros would fuck up some of these NBA teams. Real talk.
Really.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Tomei 25 said, "Never gonna happen. There's levels to this. Eddie, don't disrespect NBA talent like this."
Hey, listen, Tim. I'm just saying, you're an NBA guy. I want what people get pissed off about is it's an in-season tournament against the same fucking league. They're playing the same fucking guys they would have played anyways. Why it works in Europe is because they bring other teams from other places all over the world. They're trying to use the same concept, but it's very difficult for people to get behind it because they're playing the same fucking teams, Tim. And let's see it, man. Come on. We saw George Mason make the Final Four, right? We saw Appalachian State beat Michigan, although that was
not
football.
the same thing. That is not the same thing.
Oh, wait. George Mason did make the Final Four. That's
against college teams, not against
all right.
So did he.
By the way, Goody maid service. She's here for the giveaway, but she's saying, "Today I'm learning because y'all are speaking a different language to me. I'm a road girl. I'm learning sports now."
Take notes.
Take notes. Yes. With that money you're gonna win, you parlay it into. No. Do not do
You
that.
do not parlay it. You do not parlay it.
8-teamer,
no,
fuck
no.
it.
Yes,
8-teamer. Eight-teamer.
Don't be a loser. Don't. That's
Team
not
money
the
line.
show.
Do not, do not
All right.
parlay it.
Who next, man? Who next with your fired? That giveaway's coming
Since
soon.
we're on the topic of kind of like FIFA and stuff, I want to fire FIFA for the ticket prices for the World Cup this summer. It is actually insane. Like
They just dropped them today.
they've been out for a while since last
They
week.
just dropped them today.
Well, either way, they had some last week, and they're going for like $4,000 just to sit at the top, going for $4,000. So
I heard, yeah.
it's getting nuts.
Well,
But-
I heard today you could actually get tickets for under $100. That firing is not approved. You're not.
Rafa, you would know something like this.
I heard it today.
Rafa,
today.
please confirm. I don't trust this guy.
Your father's correct. Bro, I'm telling you, our next fucking giveaway, you guys need to fight. I'm gonna fucking rent out a gym. You and this dude need to fight. You guys are always fucking like.
What's the prize though? What's the prize?
The prize is you get your ass whooped by me. That's
That's
not
not
prize,
happening.
baby.
That's not
We'll
happening
fucking
ever.
throw in the prize
That's
will
not
be.
happening.
Yeah, we'll have people online choose who's gonna
Yeah.
win. You or your dad. All right, and then whoever chooses your dad, those people will be put into a raffle for
Pick a charity?
$1,000.
Pick a charity. Pick your charity.
Yeah, and you see how I said whoever chooses your dad because he's gonna kick your ass.
That's not happening in any world
Bro.
ever.
Bro, I almost killed like 3 people today, just at work.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're-
Accident or purpose?
Maybe I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say you went to play golf because I've witnessed that.
Can I get my backup firing then? My backup.
Okay,
firing?
yes.
Go ahead.
I want to fire the Patriots for that dog shit of a second half performance. I mean, they're up 24-7 against the Bills, absolute domination, and they just bent over. It seemed like. So I mean, do better, Patriots. Like you're up. I mean, 14 points at half. Like that game should have been over at halftime.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Like, again, I'm not going to approve that firing.
What?
Okay. Oh, are we gonna pretend that the MVP of 2024, Josh Allen, was not on the team? Are we gonna pretend that they don't have the best?
He was there in the first half. Did he not play the first half?
Shit happens.
Okay, shit happens. You should have won the game. You're 24-7.
Well, you should have shaved your beard, but it's still there.
I'm not gonna say anything right now. I'm making my mouth to myself because I will say something really mean, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna choose kindness tonight because you've had a bad day. And I'll make it worse. I will make it worse, but I'm not going to.
Oh, I love you, son. You're
I know
spread
you
love,
do.
spread
you do.
love, and joy like Don Merkenbase. Hugs. All right, Eddie Money, you got a firing.
Yo, Jacob, I'm just letting you know these Instagram comments are not on your side.
For
They
what
said-
one?
Don Merkin said my money's on Bosco. Another one said definitely old school will win.
This is
That
bullshit.
fucking straight.
And they're
bro.
all just laughing at you.
Who's they all? Who's all of them? Give me. I want names. I want ats.
We got goody goody vape services
Okay,
fucking
hold on.
laughing.
You said goody. Okay. Who else?
Look at the doctor.
You're gonna whoop some maid's ass
who
because
else?
I whooped your ass.
You said
Oh,
Don
goody.
Merkin said share a smile and spread some love, but he had
Okay,
it emailed.
Don, use my room, and now you're gonna go against me. This is bullshit. Okay, Don's on the list too. Anyone else that you put down on the list?
There's too many. Your mom knows I whooped that ass.
And my mom. Okay, Shanae, son.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting the belt to ass. Everybody is.
All right, bang. Listen.
And Timay. Timay said def Eddie money line.
Okay, then.
Yeah. He see me golf, man. I get fucking angry as F.
Oh, he's getting at it too. So. Perfect.
You know, I don't know if I should hire someone. You know, I always want to hire myself. You know what? I'm gonna do it again this week. I'm hiring myself this week. Okay.
Kick his ass.
This
Because
is your
about-
best friend, Rafa. This is your
because
best friend.
about
Firing
four-
his damn self.
4 or 5 weeks ago, I was a little bit tipsy on the Hugo, all right, the Uvas, I was a little bit tipsy,
first.
and I had a little bit of thought in my head, and I let it blurt out that what if, then no one was talking about it at the time. I had something deep in my bones, in my gut, that Joe Burrow was not going to be a Bengal next year. And all of a sudden, 4 weeks later, there's rumors everywhere about Joe Burrow getting traded. So I was hated on. You're an idiot. This guy's a moron. You don't know ball. And I'm not saying it's going to happen, but all of a sudden, 4 weeks later, when Stephen A. Smith and all these ESPN pundits are talking about it, you're not calling them morons. So maybe I do know some balls.
Can we add
Whoa.
context?
Whoa!
Can we add
Whoa.
time out?
Oh,
Time
yeah,
out.
yeah.
No, time out. We
Listen.
need to add context. We need to add I'm gonna add context for you guys because this is a bad fire or this is bad hiring. Because your
fact that he
take
knows balls. Is
your
a
take
problem.
your take was that it was the Raiders, Max Crosby for Joe Burrow. That
Well,
was
no,
the
and
take.
picks, obviously.
That,
Listen,
but you didn't say any of that. You said specifically Max Crosby
well,
for
Max
Joe
would be
Burrow.
be. Listen, I said whether I said picks or not. Obviously, I knew there has to be picks. But now that I hired myself, let's talk about this. Let's talk about
Are we gonna pretend that he didn't say he knows balls?
That's all everyone's saying in the comments.
Freudian slip, man. Listen, I got 4 kids. It's the one good thing I always tell people.
You can still be gay.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay, I could.
Look
I
at Jay.
guess.
He just had twins.
Jay has like 7 kids and he's gay.
Come on.
Listen, I am
Someone
more.
said a man with balls should know a thing or two about balls.
Yes,
That's fair. That's fair.
yes. My wife always says, "Stop,
Okay,
keep
wait,
your hand
whoa,
out of your
whoa.
pants." Anyways, before we go into our giveaway, which we're going to give away, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes, I want to know if or where, if you guys have any inclination or thoughts on where Joe goes. Wall Street, Rafa, Wall Street, Wall Street, Malvin headquarters, text me last night, and he's like, Eddie, Bosco Ed, what do you think about Joe Burrow to Miami? That was last night. And I'm like, I like another team better. Boom. The news comes out this morning. Tua has actually been fired. Tua, starting quarterback, who's owed $99 million, by the way, just got a new contract a couple years ago, has been benched, relegated to 3rd string. Quinn Ewers going to start. Zach from BYU, Zach Wilson will be the number 2. What do you guys think? Where would you want to go, or where do you think Joe Burrow will go if and so he gets traded? Ralph, you have any insight on this, man?
Yeah, Joe Burrow's not getting traded.
I agree with that.
Bro, like, listen, nobody trades. Who the fuck trades one of the 3 or 4 best quarterbacks in the league in their prime?
The
Like, I don't
Mavericks.
give a fuck that you're unhappy. This is the problem with the media and all morons who do podcasts like us.
Us
Right?
included.
Who, yeah, 100%. I'm including us in it. Who believe that we throw out this narrative that these guys can pick and say where the fuck they play. And that's only in the NBA. And that's because that's a whole nother story that we don't need to talk about tonight.
Yeah, you do. You can.
No. I'm not throwing that shit out there tonight. I'm not throwing that shit out there tonight. But in the NFL, they'll trade you to wherever the fuck they want, first of all. So, it's a whole different deal. If he sits there and it comes out, I want to get traded, all right, you're going to get traded to the worst fucking place possible. So don't think he's going to get to pick and choose. Oh, he may not want to go here. No. There goes my camera. God. Yes.
Well,
so
that's
I
it.
don't think Joe Burrow gets traded.
Okay.
Now, give me a fucking Garrett for a little bit. I need a Myles
yeah,
Garrett for a little
give
bit.
Myles Garrett, man. Listen, what I had told Wall Street
Shirtless.
last night, what I had told Wall Street last night is I like the idea of the Rams, right, getting to the Super Bowl, which looks very, very possible. You have Matt Stafford right now leading MVP, vote getters. If I'm Matt Stafford, right, you were contemplating leaving last year. You have back issues. Why not do what your buddy from Texas did? right? Clayton Kershaw, win a championship, right? Make every All-Star game, make that money, and then right off into the sunset, win your shit, and go into the Hall of Fame as a winner. Now, if that happens, the Rams have some weird way have a draft pick where they can get really high. They have some draft capital that can possibly trade. And listen, they'll trade you wherever you want. You're going to get traded to whoever has the best package, right? Again, no Diddy. So that's what I told. That's what I thought. And I think it makes a lot of sense. You're going to a place where you have, two number ones, 1A, 1B with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. You slide into LA, right? Great market with another two number ones and Devontae Adams and Puka, great coach. It just seems like a really good fit to me. And I hope it happens. And I
hope it happens.
Listen, I do. Listen, Joe Burrow loves football. You saw that press conference. He looked like his 5 dogs had just fucking died. I felt bad for the Vato, man. I want to see Joe Burrow be happy. He loves football. He's good for football. He's not gonna. I promise you. There's back channels where agents are gonna tell them listen, trade him or you watch what's gonna happen. He's gonna pop another calf muscle and sit there and be unhappy some more. There's ways to get out of contracts. They might not be legal, but there's ways. Hakatomi Plaza, you have any theory on Joe Burrow?
I don't think he gets traded. I don't think you can trade a Joe Burrow. It makes no sense. It doesn't matter because his contract is not up. It's not like can go anywhere. Figure it out. That's the best player in the NFL when healthy. You can't trade him for anything. No draft pick will be worth it.
He's first of all, this guy is good. He's good. But we put this dude on a fucking pedestal, which I've alluded to many times. That I think that first of all, his offense and his weapons are amazing. But let's look at the fucking numbers real quick. We're putting this guy on a fucking shrine where he can hold out and fucking say where he wants to get. He has fucking 8 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Fucking Joe Flacco had 11 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, or 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Joe Flacco has more yards per game, average more yards per completion, a better completion percentage, less fucking sacks with the same offensive line and a better passer rating on the same fucking team, by the way. So, if I'm the Bengals, Joe Burrow, go fuck yourself. You're going to sit your ass there and play. And if you don't want to play, we'll just bring some other fucking old-ass motherfucker to come in here and do the same shit you're doing. Lose football games and put up a bunch of fucking points.
Exactly.
Listen, I like what Don Merkin had to say. Joe Burrow is the modern-day Dan Marino. Got there once and will never get there again. I know Rafa will say amen to that.
100%. It's a fact. It's a fact. I pick him to miss the playoffs every fucking year because, to me, when I look at them, their weapons are what makes it. And he's exceptional, right? But also his weapons are exceptional. And Joe Flacco is proving that shit to you. He's literally proving that shit to you.
Let's do the giveaway in 4 minutes. 6:35. We're going to be giving away one of those $250 gift certificates. I say certificates; they're gift cards. I listen.
Eddie Money didn't get his firing. Eddie Money.
Well, that's why he has 4 minutes to get his firing, man.
Do it
now, Eddie.
All right. I have a very base firing. Also, it's pretty valid. I'm firing the Carolina Panthers for losing that game.
That's a good fire.
But I knew exactly the moment they lost that game. It's 4th and 1. I believe it's in the 4th quarter. They're up 17-10, or either they're up by 1 possession, and they're on the Saints is 30-ish yard line. It's 4th and 1. They go for it. Saints go down, score a touchdown, tie it up, and then they obviously end up winning the game. But why are you not kicking a field goal there to go up by 2 possessions, and then just rely on your defense? Even if they let up a touchdown, your offense can still get the ball again, score, or run the clock out. That explains why Carolina's a poverty franchise, and I know poverty franchises because my team is one.
We are Section 8 Bo Show, Eddie Money, with the Raider organization. By the way, I have tickets. I bought tickets to the most exciting game in the NFL, December 28th, right? December 28th, the New York Giants at the Las Vegas Raiders. I am going to my football team stadium and cheer against them. This might be the best or worst game that ever lived. Most likely, whoever loses that game is going to get the number 1 overall pick. And I just felt like I had to be there. I had to be there for history reasons. But guys,
Well, hold on, Eddie.
2 minutes. Go ahead.
Hold on, Eddie, because I can't let Eddie Money just come out here and fucking spill fucking bullshit and not call.
Wow.
Oh hell no!
All right. First of all, I was watching that game. Okay. So second of all, that game, it was 17-10. The Panthers fucked up and didn't kick the field goal. Yes. The Saints got the ball back, had the ball for 4 minutes, and didn't score. They didn't fucking score. They literally turned the ball over on downs. The Panthers then got the ball back again. So it's not like they allowed a touchdown right after that. Just so you know. And the other point is, yes, they should have kicked the field goal, and it's not because they're a poverty franchise, okay? Because the Detroit Lions do this week after week after week after week. All right? The Eagles do this shit week after week after week. All the teams that go for it on 4th and inches, 4th and 1, and don't take the points, it's because they believe that those fucking dorks up there in the fucking box, like the dorks in Major League Baseball that believe in percentages of this and that, they believe that their percentage there to go for it is what they're supposed to do, the analytics part of it. The common sense part of it gets thrown out because of the analytics part of it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not only the Panthers, it's 95% of the fucking football teams that do that.
I just had a wild idea. I have a wild idea. We have 1 minute. We should do a giveaway. We should count how many times we dropped the F-bomb, and for every F-bomb
Is $1.
And then, maybe, for the month, do an F-bomb count. And I mean, alone, I'd be, oh my gosh.
You can probably have $10 in one sentence.
I'm so in for that shit. Fuck it. I'm in.
He said, fuck it.
Bring it up. It was too hot. It was too hot in here, man. I have to take off the Grateful Dead.
It's time. Let's go. It's time.
It's time, everybody. Listen, as we promised, 6:35 holiday giveaway. We are going to give away one of the 3 $250 gift cards. And good luck, everybody. Well, how many people did we have enter, by the way, Eddie Money?
Over 1,000 people had entered for this. As you see, we'll get one winner. It's going to make sure that you at least tag 3 people and you do follow us. So let's get the first one out of the way. Yeah, over 1,100 comments.
Yes. And by the way, people, we've been doing this show for 3 years. We've done $1,000 giveaways. We had to give $1,000 to a dude in South Africa one time.
Angel
Feet.
Congratulations, Angel Feet.
Are we sure that's a real account? Are we positive?
It's
I'm
real.
I'm gonna run the numbers, and I'll get back to you in a couple minutes.
Okay, but right now.
But as of right now, this is our winner.
As of right now, Angel Feet sounds like a OnlyFans account, to be honest with you. Not that I would know. I would never know that. I would never pay another woman's.
Takes one to know one, huh?
That hole is being dug deep. You are just.
It just got hot in here, man. Just got hot in here.
You're digging that hole deep for you.
So she is a real person, guys.
All right, Angel Feet. I'm assuming you have great feet.
Come on, guys. The hole's being dug further. You got it.
I'm a happy
Yeah,
to marry.
I looked on our page. She is a real person.
All right. Well, congratulations, Angel Feet. Guys, we have 2 more to give away. Okay. We'll reach out to Angel Feet, get your information, ship a $250 Visa card out to you as soon as possible so you can take care of you and yours. Brought to you by 2 Nobodies with the mic and Hakatomi Plaza. So
and Eddie Money.
Eddie Money. What? Don't do that. Eddie Money needs a new
I just bought a brand new card.
Hey, no way. All right, congratulations. So guys, hang
Can I
in
guess
there.
what you bought?
Yeah.
A Subaru.
Man, fuck you.
Woo! Yeah, typical.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I did.
No, you did not. Did you really?
No, I didn't buy a Subaru, but I actually bought a brand.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
wait,
okay.
I asked you, did you actually? You said, yeah, I did.
Oh no, I thought you were like getting a car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
got
got a new
a-
car, bro.
What'd you get then? What'd you get? Tell us, you
I
asshole.
got a 2026 Camry SE all blacked out.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Night edition. Look
yeah.
at you.
Yes. You
Night
know what
shade.
that's
Yeah.
called? You know what that's called? The Mexican Mercedes, man.
Is
Don't
it
think I've
actually-
ever heard that.
I've never heard that in my life. Is that a real
It
thing?
used to be the Ultima.
It used to be the ultimate.
Oh, that
Mexican
switched. That switched classes. Another race has taken over that one.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa. Let's get on with the good shit,
Hey,
fellas.
easy, yeah. All right, everybody. That's our first of
He said,
two more giveaways.
Don't
Two
hit the
more
play, hit the
giveaways.
game.
But right now, let's get into the NFL schedule. Rafa's about to give you his banger picks. We have a thing called the blue chip where Rafa gives his blue chip. He doesn't give every line as the blue chip. The ones that he feels in his groin is the ones that he's going to give to you, and he does a pretty damn good job of it as well. So what's first on the docket, Eddie Money?
First up, we have Thursday night football. Actually, have a pretty banging game to start off the week. We have the Rams heading into Seattle to play the Seahawks. Seahawks are favored by 1.5, over under 42.5.
Oh, what a great game. This has many, many first place implications. I mean, if the Rams win, they have a 63% chance of winning the division. If Seahawks win, they have a little bit tougher, 48% chance. But we all know what happened last time, right? Seahawks got their asses whooped.
not
Sam-
really.
Well, didn't Sam like throw?
You threw
Oh,
4
dude,
picks, but it ain't
He
getting
threw 4 picks, but they lost by
Yeah,
a field goal.
You're right. You're right.
After 4 picks, they lost that game by 2.
Yeah.
So,
I meant to say Sam played like shit. But how do we see this? How do we see this going, Mr. Guru?
I don't think Sam plays as bad of a game as he did. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks here. That last game, that game in LA, and listen, they might force Devontae back early this week. Which, if
Yeah.
you watch that play, that wasn't good. He pulled that hammy right away, and so you shouldn't rush him back on a short week. I know it's a must-win game for both teams, but even though I think the Rams, if they lose, they still have a great chance to win the division, right?
Yeah.
So to me, I go with Seattle at home. I think Darnold's not going to have that game he had last time. I think it's going to be a lot different game. I think Seattle gets up early, doesn't give up the lead, and pulls one out 21-17.
Woo! Great pick. I like it too. I don't see Sam, have it. I mean, 4 picks. These teams, division rivals, they know each other. I heard Devontae, well, obviously didn't practice, but I heard, it's a long shot. But, Thursday's coming up fast, man. Thursday's coming fast. So we'll see how it goes.
And the Rams are having flight problems. They had to travel separately because McVay was sick, and they're not in Seattle yet.
What'd you do to him, Rafa?
Oh, Riri.
Yeah, what'd you do to him? What'd you do to him, man? Well, that's how that goes.
What was the over-under for this game, Eddie Money?
42.
42.5.
42 and a half.
What do you got, Hakatomi Plaza?
I just see it being a low-scoring game. I don't see it being. I know that the last game it was higher scoring, but this one I feel like it's gonna be a more defensive game because it's a lot on the line. So I feel like they're gonna play it safe.
And the last game, 23-21, with the 4 turnovers. The Rams weren't able to convert on those turnovers with short field and a couple of them.
Yeah.
Darnold, those interceptions, when you watch that game, they were all mental mistakes on him. He threw all of them, I believe, were into double coverage. They were all 4s. And the Rams were all black that day. Like, bro, all black. There was no confusion of the jersey. They were in all fucking black.
That's right. They did it with their all blacks that day.
They were all fucking black. Black helmets. You were in white, I believe. Like, what the fuck were you looking at?
I have a question real quick, Rafa.
Yeah.
Does it worry you that the Seahawks barely beat the Phillip Rivers-led Colts?
No, and I when you look at it, the Colts are a good football team, and we want to pretend they're not a good football team, and they should have been a 13-point underdog, which was ridiculous, because they're a good football team. They just lost a quarterback who, for the last 2 or 3 weeks, anyways, after their bye, he wasn't playing great. They're still a football team that can run the ball and they can play defense. So the other thing that Seattle, you could say, which you shouldn't say, but they could have been overlooking the Colts a little bit because Phillip Rivers was playing, because they had a short week with the Rams coming up, because the game was the game tomorrow night is so important for the division, not only the division, but the number 1 seed in the NFC. So that you can also look at that. And we can't overreact week to week in the NFL. And although Stephen A. and those idiots all live off of that shit, we do this show for free. We actually got to pay to do this shit. So we don't need to overreact like that, right? So that's the thing for me. When I look at that, and I can easily see, okay, we had a blunder here because the preparation, although it could have, it's always 100% focus on that team coming up. But when you're a player, it's like, yeah, I'm focused, but I may not be as focused because Phillips in there, who's fucking 44 years old, looks like he needs to be on Ozempic or Manjaro for 6 weeks.
For sure.
And hasn't thrown a pass in a fucking live game in over 5 years, right?
Yeah.
So, so I don't put too much into that game last week for Seattle.
Let me just straighten some things out for the people, right? Rafa has this camera issue. The reason why we put the defensive MVP, Myles Garrett, Rafa has a man crush. That if Rafa could be with a man, he has stated that it would definitely be Myles Garrett. So if you see Myles Garrett, that's Rafa the Guru's man crush. So that is why you're seeing Myles Garrett on your screen. So that being said, let's get to the next game.
Next game we actually have 2 Saturday night games. First we have the Eagles favored by 6.5 on the road, heading into Washington to play the Redskins over under 44.5.
Yeah. If you guys are watching, if you guys aren't watching HBO, they're covering the NFC East. It's great. Eagles got healthy as they should. We thought the Raiders would do Raider things and make them competitive. Clearly not. Pete Carroll knew the assignment. That was one of the ugliest games I have ever seen, and just ridiculous. And by the way, if you're a Raider fan, and I was sitting with one, and he was pissed off because we're losing, it was just the most idiotic thing I've ever seen in my life. You want to lose, but I did see an interesting stat, Rafa, that the Raiders this year, right? Usually when you see teams go, 2-15. 3-14, stuff like that. There's a lot of injury issues.
Oh, I saw that.
The Raiders are the healthiest team in the NFL.
That is so great. That's the best stat I've heard in my life.
I thought it was a pretty good, funny stat. I just wanted to throw that out there. So, I wish I could say there was injury issues, but
actually, the only person that's been hurt was Brock Bowers.
That's right. Yeah.
Brock Bowers and Jackson Powers. Those are the only 2 guys that have been hurt.
Yeah,
that's just
the healthiest season in NFL history.
And we won 2 games.
Yeah. But listen, Washington, a lot of injury issues. Why I brought that up? Jaden Daniels. They finally said, "Go sit down, Jaden." I don't know why they even thought about bringing him back out. That was idiotic of them. But they had a good game last week. I don't know. How do you see this going? You think the Eagles got right, Rafa?
I think the Eagles got right, but they also ran the ball 45 plus times, right? And if we take off Jalen Hurts' 7 rushes, they still ran the ball 40 times. Mm-hmm. So for you to get right, that team to me, and I will always say it, as Jalen Hurts isn't the best thrower of the football. Okay. And when you rely on him to throw the football, he's made mistakes. He hasn't made many mistakes until last week in the Chargers game on that Monday night, right? Mm-hmm. Where he had 4 really bad interceptions. Leading up to that game, he only had 2 interceptions. So he hasn't made many mistakes. He needs to be able to with him, I feel like he's more of a game manager, but he's able to make plays. I feel like he's a game manager with his arm, but he's able to make plays with his feet, right? So, and if you get Saquon going, and he had a ton of carries. I think he had 22 carries, and Bigsby had another ridiculous amount of carries. Like, to me, they have to be able to run the football. That is that team's identity, whether it's Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley and Bigsby or whoever's back there. Yeah. They need to be able to run the football. I think they're going to get back to that again this week and understand we need to run the football. Our defense is getting healthier. we're gonna be just fine. Like to me, when I think of the Eagles, I believe that they believe that they're still the best team in the NFC.
Right? I mean, it's very possible. I mean, we've seen them do this before, right? Struggle week 10, 11, 12. Everyone's fighting. You know, AJ Brown's reading books on the sideline. This is not new territory for them. So I wouldn't doubt it, Rafa.
Yeah.
Nakatomi Plaza, you got anything?
I mean, the Eagles to me are at this point a mystery. Like I have no, I have no take if they're going to be good or not because they'll either be great one week or they'll just be the worst team in the NFL the next week. So I feel like for them it's just week to week, and you have to just pray and hope that they figure it out.
Yeah. Any
Right.
money?
Yeah, similar to what Jacob said, you just never know what Eagle team you're gonna get.
Literally, you just don't.
It's like you're either gonna get, damn, that's the Super Bowl chance right there. It's damn, they won a Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. It's
Yes,
wild.
Zach, we're doing
Actually,
college
a great
talk
take.
real quick. Zach, we're doing college talk after NFL for sure. We'll
Yeah.
do one more giveaway, and then we'll do college, and then we'll do another giveaway after that. Right, Eddie?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right.
Then,
By the way, the Eagles are in cruise control in the division. They need to win one of their remaining three to lock up there.
they're bored.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say they're bored. I'm not gonna say they're bored, but there might be. It's not that they're bored. They're gonna try some different things. I think they're gonna, the first half for the Eagles, I think, is gonna be something where it's like this is their game plan, and then in the second half they might get a little loose with it. This week, though, this is the game we can win, and then next week we can sit a guy or two or three. Let's rest a little bit because I don't think the number one seed is in play for them in the NFC anymore.
No.
But the 2 and the 3, they might be still in play. So, but the division's pretty much locked in with a win this weekend. One win in the last 3 games, the division's locked in.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks to the Cowboys.
thanks to the Cowboys. Yes, sir.
And second, speaking of divisional games, second game of Saturday, we have Packers facing the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears favored by 1.5, over under 46.5.
My team right there.
There's major implications for this, right? I mean, if Packers win, they're basically allowed to make the playoffs, 83% chance to get into the playoffs. You have the Bears. If they win, 76% chance of getting into the playoffs. Listen, Michael Parsons goes down. It's a devastating blow to that defense, Rafa. His numbers the last, 7-8 weeks, like he has 30 pressures by himself. The team as a whole has less than that. His sacks numbers, he has more as a team as a whole. Like you always said, Rafa, he seems to fizzle out at the end. This is a different kind of fizzle. But can they get pressure on Caleb, Williams, who has their O-line, the Bears O-line is playing really good, Rafa. I mean, how are they going to make things happen and put pressure on Caleb?
Well, I think the pressure is going to be on Caleb because this is a game where if you win, you're in cruise control in the division.
Yeah.
So the pressure's already going to be there. Now you just need a couple guys to push that line up and put some more pressure on them. I like Green Bay in this game based on only the fact that the Chicago Bears quarterback is in his second season, although playing well. And that team leads the league, I think, in turnovers, right? Or takeaways.
Takeaways.
So that that defense is very opportunistic. Can Green Bay get through, not make mistakes, and capitalize on maybe the Bears' mistakes? I think Green Bay is going to win this game in a tight one, but don't bet any money on it. I'll tell you that.
No blue chips.
No, nothing there.
Hey, this is such a great divisional game, right? Something on the line. When's the last time this game has really meant something? They hate each other. These teams hate each other. But now there's just more on the line. This is a must-watch game. And for so many reasons, Caleb in a big game, like his first really, really meaningful game to me in the NFL. They all mean something, but this one is, and we have seen, Rafa and I have seen Caleb in a very, competitive game. But has Ben Johnson kind of mentally flipped the switch with Caleb and keep his head in the game when he makes a mistake, right? Because we've seen Caleb at times when he makes a mistake check out.
Yeah.
I think I want to see I don't think I want to see the Bears succeed in this spot.
Not me.
Fox, what do you think about your boy?
You know, I'm a resident Bears fan this year, so I want the Bears to win so bad. I think for them, you have to run the ball. I mean, a million times to save Caleb from himself. So the game plan for me would be to run the ball until you can't. Like, you have to run the ball successfully in this game. I feel like to keep Caleb from making mistakes, like under pressure or throwing the ball. So for me, on the Bears, I'm scheming every way possible to run the ball any way I can.
And Ben,
Good thing they have a fucking monster in the backfield.
they have a monster. And you watch. A monster will be unleashed. He
That
will
was
be
good.
unleashed.
That
Yeah.
was good.
Moving into Sunday, we got the
That-
Bills favored by 10.5 going to play Cleveland at Cleveland Browns over under 41.5. Shador Sanders about to get mollywopped or what?
Oh, dude, they're gonna get. They gonna get killed.
get.
They're gonna get killed with their mouths open. Dude, listen. I love that Rocha sent that group chat, that text in the group chat when
Mhm.
Buffalo was up 21-0.
Mm.
And I looked over at Ralphie and I said the Bills are gonna win this game.
That was me. I sent that.
Oh, did you? No. He sent
No.
something in the group
Yeah.
chat.
I
Oh,
said
you're
something too. I
You're
said
not, you're not in the. I don't know if you're in the Matthew
No.
Rocha group chat.
No,
He's
I'm
not,
not.
he's not.
I'm
He's
not.
not.
He said something
But I
about
did
the
say
red.
something too, though. I did say
He
something
said something
too.
about that red Patriots jersey.
Yep. He doesn't know where it
And-
is.
Yeah, he doesn't know where it is, and I think he found it mid-game because, dude, that thing was a fucking wrap. How good was Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills in the second half? They finally decided to play some defense. I think
disagree.
Buffalo's gonna
I
continue to
disagree.
roll.
I disagree.
Are you kidding?
I disagree heavily.
Listen, New England is who we thought they were. Okay,
That's not true, Rafa. They were up 24-7 at half.
you're 100. No, I wasn't. Oh, you're right. It was 24-7, and then what happened?
They obviously went conservative.
They were dominated. They didn't go conservative. They were dominated in the second half.
Second half, they
You're
went
going conservative. You're going conservative if you're running the ball, running the ball. You got dominated. The only score you were able to put up was Henderson breaking one. They were dominated in that game. And I said it weeks ago, and I think we all agree that the Patriots it's not their time just yet.
Yep.
They look
wrong.
good.
That's so wrong.
Okay. All right. They're a one. I said it 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. They're a one and done in the playoffs. They will be one and done. Give them a fucking home game because they're losing that shit. They're
Rafa,
one and done.
In my opinion, I think the Patriots are a better team than the Bills overall. They are a better team in every aspect. Josh Allen just kind of said, "Fuck you!" Like I'm better than you. Like I'm gonna win this game. That's all that happened. I think Josh Allen just
No.
turned it on.
He said, "Fuck
Listen,
you, watch this."
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
Listen.
think.
There's stats behind this, okay? Patriots have been I think they're 26th in rushing defense in the last 6, 7, 8 weeks. They're allowing 4.8 yards rushing, okay? That is their Achilles heel right now. So, like we said, and I agree with Rafa, and I'm a Drake May, lover.
Glazer.
But I glaze on Drake all the time. They are not there yet. That roster needs a couple tweaks, a little bit better roster. No one expected this right now. Okay. So they're playing with house money anyways, but they are not there yet. I do agree with Rafa, and they cannot stop the run right now. And that's the issue. So there you go. So you can disagree all you want, Hakatomi Plaza.
I disagree
Stats are
still.
stats, man.
By the way, just so you know, this is how when you watch that game in the first half and they were up 21-0. Did you feel like that 21-0 was a dominant 21-0
Yes.
You felt that. You felt that.
100%. I thought they were the
Because
better
when
team.
you see a
by
dominant
mile.
21-0, a dominant 21-0 doesn't mean that my quarterback ends up with 155 yards passing in the fucking football game.
That
That's
is
not what a
the
dominant
same.
first half tells
No,
me.
that is not. Okay, first of all, the Bills punted like the first 4 drives. Like they couldn't do
You're right.
shit on
The defense shut them down. But when you're getting a touchdown because your quarterback, who's not known for running, was running and looking like Josh Allen and scoring a couple touchdowns, that is something that was like a little surprise. All right,
Yeah.
Drake got us. Drake got us here again, right? What happened in that second half where you needed him to continue making plays? You know what happened? A sophomore quarterback is what happened. That is what happened to an experienced team with leaders on defense, although not very good. They're still leaders, right?
Yeah.
And listen, we can look at that fourth quarter where Poyer drops an interception. That interception there, that makes it look even worse for Mr. Drake May, who looked awful in this football game, with the exception of the 2 plays that he made with his feet and a throw here. Other than that, he wasn't great, and the team still put up 31 points. And so to me, I can't. It wasn't a dominant first half as the scoreboard seemed, because the Bills got right in it and started rolling. If you were really that dominant, you don't let a team just show up and roll. They don't just roll you in the second half. And you got rolled. You allowed 28 points in the second half. You only scored 7, and it was a home run by your running back.
Yeah, and
Like,
if you remember,
Zach
if you remember the first game, I think Josh Allen had like 3 turnovers in the first like 3 possessions. They had all kinds of shit went wrong, and that's how they won that first game. But let's move on.
Killed them.
Yeah, because it was a mistake.
Zach said he takes the Pats over Broncos and Jags.
See, like,
We're
now
fighting.
I feel stupid now. I feel stupid.
We're fucking fighting when we get to that game. I know I am. Get to that fucking game soon.
Now I feel dumb because Zach is taking my side.
Don't hate on Zach, man. Come on.
Next up, we got the Chargers going into
Mike.
Dallas to play the Cowboys. Cowboys favored by 2.5, over under 49.5.
Well, first off, can we all give Chargers a round of applause, please? All right, for doing God's work, And listen, I am the resident Chiefs hater. By no means, this show is the one rule is not to be a loser. Never, anyone on this show hope or wish for someone to get hurt. As bad as I'm a Patrick Mahomes hater, he had a terrific season. He was relied on too much. Out for the season, torn ACL. Thoughts and prayers to Patty Mahomes, but he was asked to do way too much. But also want to give Chargers some credit for finally stopping the run of the Chiefs, making the playoffs, which makes my heart happy. And I just wanted to go there before we talk about this game. Now we can talk about this game.
So listen, Ed, you want to give props to the Chargers, and they keep defying the odds with Vegas, right? They were home underdogs against the Eagles. They won that game outright. They were underdogs last week against the Chiefs. And I don't know if you watched that game, Eddie.
I did.
Okay, when you watch that first half, up until the last 33 seconds of that first half, okay, the game was 13-3. To me, it felt like the Chiefs were dominating that entire game.
I agree. I agree 100%.
They were dominating that entire game. And for you to allow a touchdown, with nothing on the clock, basically, at the end of the first half, it shows you what the issue of this Chiefs team has been all year long, has been that defense. The inability to stop a team from driving 60 fucking yards to get a touchdown right before halftime. To me, it's ridiculous. And that can't happen. To throw a touchdown pass with 5 seconds left, to me is it can't happen. And for the Chargers this week again, to be road underdogs yet again against a Dallas Cowboys team who, just so you know, Cowboys fans, and I fucking addressed it with a couple of you morons this week. You were so high on George Pickens for weeks and weeks and weeks, as we were here.
Yeah.
The minute that he went full fucking asshole 2 weeks ago, the team and the offense has gone to complete shit. Okay. And when you see the Bengals, and I'm throwing out the Bengals because they have 2 elite receivers, right? In T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. And T. Higgins isn't really a 1B, like let's say George Pickens is, or was for 13 or 14 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. But they don't have those issues, which is why it doesn't matter if Joe Flacco or Joe Burrow are throwing the football, they're still scoring fucking points and touchdowns.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys, with George Pickens being a fucking problem, they have done absolutely nothing in the last 2 weeks. You lost to a bad Minnesota Vikings team, who the last 2 weeks against the NFC East has looked like the best fucking team on the planet. So for me, if you're betting this game, I'm actually going to blue chip the San Diego, and yes, we call them on this show the San Diego
Superchargers,
because that's where they belong. But I'm going to take them money line to win this game outright.
Let's go.
This is huge game for them. And when we look at these standings, and listen, Denver's hot, right? Denver's hot. There is no denying that. They've won 11 in a row. The Chargers are 2 games back of Denver, right? Denver's got a tough one this week at home against Jacksonville. Denver has one more game against these Chargers. They go into that game, and I believe that's the last week of the season. If they're 1 game back of them at that point, where the Broncos have 3 losses, the Chargers still sit at 4, and the Chargers play. And I don't know if they're hosting that game or if that game's in Denver, but that game for sure will be on Sunday Night Flex, no doubt about it. And the Chargers are going to go in there with an opportunity to win that game and win the division, and could all possibly be for the number 1 seed in the AFC. So I'm going to go with John Harbaugh and Jim Harbaugh, I'm sorry, and the Chargers to win in Dallas this weekend.
Nice.
Love it. Great pick.
By the way, we don't give a lot of credit to that Chargers defense, but I think they're top 5 in the league, if I'm not mistaken.
They're playing really well.
That defensive backfield is legit skis.
And I believe they are top 5. Yeah, they're third in yards per game on defense. They give up a little bit under 280 yards. Browns and Texans only ahead of them. They played well on defense, which we thought was going to be kind of their not so, not a good unit, and they to be really, really good right now.
We got someone asked what time is the next giveaway, because it's EST and I'm getting sleepy over here.
Oh shit! All right, so
all right,
7:30.
No, let's do 7:10. We'll do 7:10.
We can fit 7:10. Yeah, we got. There's only like 4 or 5 more games in the 10 a.m. slate, and after that we'll do one.
All right, so we'll do it after a 10 a.m. slate.
All right. Next for the 10 a.m. slate, we have we have the Bengals favored by 3.5 going to Miami to play the Dolphins. Dolphins over under is 47. I mean, the total is 47.5 over under. Dolphins will be starting Quinn Ewers for his first ever start in the NFL.
Take the Bengals, call it a day. Let's move on.
Always fade starting QBs. Next up, one of the starting QBs that is rookie starting QB. Jets playing the Saints at home. Saints favored by 4.5 over under 40.5. If Saints fans currently that I've been hearing, they're either really on the side of Tyler Shugg or they want nothing to do with him.
Well, they're stupid if they want nothing to do with him, because the kid's playing his ass off. He's ran for touchdowns. He went on the road and beat Tampa the other day. He beat Carolina this week at home in games that Tampa and Carolina both needed to win. So if you're a Saints fan, how could you not be happy? Because this is a second-round pick that's doing this shit. This is not a fifth-round pick like in the Brown situation where if this was a fifth-round pick, it's like you don't want him to do anything good. This is your second-round pick. You want him to be good because you wasted a second-round pick on this guy. So Saints fans who dislike him, the kid's playing his ass off. He's piling up, a couple wins against teams that one of the two have to be in the playoffs, unfortunately. I feel like this is like a James Madison and Tulane type of show where we got to put one of these guys in the playoffs, and they're going to be in. And the Saints have just beat them both on back-to-back weeks. Give me the Saints minus the 4.5.
Let's go. And Rafa, if Tyler Shook continues to play well, do you still draft a quarterback high? I mean, that's the question right now with the Saints, because he's balling right now, man. And it's
Listen,
not like you said,
We getting shook tonight. We getting shook.
You wasted a
tonight.
second-round pick, Eddie, and the kid's winning football games.
Yeah.
Okay, he's making plays. He's not costing you football games. He's making plays with his arm, with his feet. He's making plays, and you have so many, you have so many holes on that team that there's no need to go out and waste a first-round pick on a quarterback when you have a guy who's winning football games, playing well. See what he can do there. Plus, the quarterback class this year, how good is it really? And Lenora Sellers is going to stay and maybe fix the mistakes he made this year.
Yeah.
Gotta fix.
Too-
Gotta fill them holes, man. Gotta fill them.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Just
Fill 'em
calling
up,
how I
baby.
see it.
whoa, whoa.
All right.
Next up, we have Vikings favored by 3 on the road to play the Giants. Over under 43.5. 9, unfortunately, has gotten some wins these past 2 weeks.
What
He
do you
looks
mean,
good.
unfortunately?
Yeah.
'Cause I hate the alter
It's
ego.
not, yeah, it's not fun to watch him win, actually.
Bro, you guys are fucking haters.
Haters.
What did
I
we say
agree.
last week? If you're not hate watching, you're not enjoying sports.
Facts.
Yeah, but fuck, he's in Minnesota, bro. There's nothing to hate in Minnesota. It's always fucking cold. They got nothing going on. It's a shit show there. Why hate them? I think it's boring to hate them.
No, it's not them.
I don't
It's,
hate the
it's
team.
him.
I hate the
It's,
team 9.
it's quarterback.
I just hate the quarterback.
Yeah, it's too much work for me.
Yeah. Rafa, are you flicking a lighter every 2 seconds? What's
Why?
that
No,
noise?
I'm not.
Okay, I keep on hearing fucking lighter being.
This
That, yes.
That's Eddie Money, bro.
taco fork.
Oh my
Okay.
Of course it is. He's fucking
But
putting it up.
He's going to be sponsored.
He's
by
putting it in
Aquafood,
between his
bro.
legs.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Stay
Who's
moisture.
down there? Is fucking CJ down there? Oh my God. Unbelievable. CJ catches strays out here.
All right.
Take the Minnesota Vikings -3. Blue chip the Vikings. Playing
Oh
well
my
last 2
God,
weeks.
I'm sick.
This is the third week in a row. Third week in a row, they're going to play an NFC East opponent. For them, they're 2-1 against the NFC East. Although they played the Eagles tough earlier in the year, they beat the Redskins 2 weeks ago. They beat the Cowboys last week. They go into New York, a team that's playing god awful right now. They don't need to win any football games, and they shouldn't want to win any football games. So take the Vikings to win this game. Cover JJ McCarthy over 1.5 touchdown passes. Do it all.
I hate you.
Sheesh. I love it.
Can you guys
Last
see me?
game of the 10 a.m. slate before we go into the giveaway. We got the Bucks favored by 3 against the Panthers, over under 45.5. Huge game for this division. For the division lead, I believe, right?
So you know what's crazy about this game? That if the Panthers would have won last week, they would have only needed to win one more game
Yeah.
out of the last 3 and clinch the division.
Yep.
Now, this right here is where it's going to be coaching, quarterback, the experience. I give the edge to Tampa, although both teams are Tampa's playing a lot worse than Carolina is.
Yes.
But I think I'm not giving you a pick on this game, but Tampa, you got to go with experience. At least Tampa, experience and coach. That's where I would lean, Tampa
Yeah.
Bay. But I like Carolina too, man. Go Bryce Young.
All right. Well, that covers all the 10 a.m. games. We got 6 games left in the NFL, but it is getting late on EST, so we'll do the second giveaway card
Here
that
we
we
go,
have.
baby. Second
By
giveaway.
the way, we're
Go ahead.
doing 3 giveaways. Jacob threw his hat in the ring, so we're doing 3 giveaways tonight. So this is the
Yes.
second giveaway.
Yes,
Second
yes.
giveaway of the holiday Merry Christmas, $250. We're gonna spin the wheel again. Happy feet or pretty feet, Applebee's feet, wherever she won. She was the first.
Angel is
winner.
Angel feet. Angel feet.
Angel feet, happy feet, whatever. Won the first one around 7:30 or 6:30. We are giving away our second gift card, $250. Make sure it's a real account. We will get your address and ship that out to you, and hope that it helps you on your holiday shopping.
So, just like last time, we got one winner. Just making sure you at least mention 3 people and make sure you're following. We will also double check all that. But let's get our second winner of over 1,100 comments. Still very thankful for all you guys for participating.
Yes, more giveaways to come,
Yes.
party people. Here we go. Here it
Oh!
is. Congratulations. Who do we got?
Sarah Ashley.
Sarah,
maybe?
Sarah
Ashley.
Achille OC.
Well, congratulations.
It's a real person.
Make sure it's a real person. Sarah Ashley /OC.
Oh, Sarah Ashley.
Congratulations. You have just won a $250 gift certificate or card, Visa. We will make sure that you're real. We will get that card. We'll get your address. Congratulations to Sarah. Good job. We hope that two nobodies makes your holidays a little bit brighter. Now,
Confirmed real person.
confirmed real person. All right, man. One more to go, people. One more giveaway to go. $250. So hang in there. We have what? 6 more games to roll through.
Yeah, we'll do 6 more
Let's-
games and then we'll do it.
Let's roll it.
Zach says that's his Sarah.
No way.
Nice.
Yeah, it's ex-wife.
Wow. All right. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Let's roll. Let's roll.
All right. Going into the 1 p.m. games, we got the Raiders on the road against the Texans. Texans
Cuff.
favored by 14.5 with a
Man.
brutal over under 37.5.
You know, at high school games or college games, they have the ambulance sitting outside the end zone. They're good. They might need to build a hospital right outside the end zone. I am worried for some Raider offensive players in this game, man. You see what the Texans did to you saw what the Texans did to the Chiefs, man. That defense and that defensive line specifically is coming after whoever's playing quarterback for the Raiders. That is a dangerous game. I'm good. Just put it out there and assume that if this spread was 21.5, that Rafa would take the Texans.
Yeah, man. Texans trending way up. Chargers,
Yeah.
the Raiders are trending nowhere. God awful football team. You heard earlier all the stats, the numbers, etc. They're just god awful. Take the Texans here minus the 14.5. That defense looks phenomenal. One of the best defenses in the league. And now playing the Raiders, who are just a god awful NFL football team. They should be fucking relegated.
We need to continue to trend down. Please do. We need the number 1 pick. We might not get it right, but it's the thought that we could have had the best pick.
Okay, before we move on to this game, I do have a bone to pick with Raider fans, certain Raider fans, and this is a trendy topic. But if you are a LA Raider fan, or if you are an Oakland Raider fan, or if you are a Vegas Raider fan, I don't care, any type of Raider fan, and the thought of you wanting Diego Pavia over Fernando Mendoza because Diego Pavia is a dog and Diego Pavia is a Raider. Well, that's the problem with the fucking Raiders. Are you fucking kidding me? That is just the most ignorant, stupid shit I have ever heard in my entire freaking life. You want to take an immature 28-year-old, 5'9" running quarterback over a 6'5", 225-pound Christian, responsible business major from Cal. It just blows my freaking mind, Raider fans. How you could
did he say Diego Pavia is a Raider because he's ghetto? Pavia's ghetto as fuck.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Well, you don't have to be sorry. I mean, there's many words you can call it: immature, stupid, moron. He basically killed his whole chances of even getting drafted with his stupid antics with his brothers and posse that he brought, to New York. And we're not going to go into it. Everyone knows the story. But to be a Raider fan and actually put out there, I saw on Instagram accounts, I sat with one of them, that you want Diego Pavia is just, it's why I listen. I can't do anything about being a Raider fan. It's instilled with me. It's in my blood. But it's Raider fans like you give us a bad name, and I'll just leave it at that. Oh man, I had to
We
hear
had
it.
Sarah come in the Instagram comments and claim she said, "Woo, winner,
There you
congrats."
go, Sarah. There you go,
Thank you.
Sarah. Yes,
Long time follower.
congratulations. Yes, long time. We love to hear it. Love to hear it. There you go.
Matthew Roach with the hard-hitting news. Thank you.
Yeah. We,
By the
we
way,
all know that too.
someone said that Eddie, you said freaking versus the F-bomb. So good work.
All right, thank you. I just oh man, it just drives me insane, man.
It all started with that one Derek Carr video, huh? It was
You
like
know-
it was like every other word was the F-bomb. I think that's when you realized.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it was. But it's just the stupidest take. He's a Raider. The Raiders have been a trash organization for 25 fucking years. If that's what you mean by a Raider, then I guess we should draft him. If that's what you want, if that's what you continue to want, he can't. He's a running quarterback. He's a fuck. Let's move on. I'm sorry.
Next game that Rafa mentioned it earlier. Jags are heading into Denver to play the Broncos. Broncos favored by 3 over under 46.5. Someone mentioned earlier that Zach did that he would take the Patriots over both of these two teams in the playoffs.
Jags are trending up. And a big reason is Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers, since he's been there, Rafa, has 27 receptions, 337 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's a reliable target. We don't know Trevor Lawrence was struggling with his pass percentage. And that defense are allowing that team not to make Trevor Lawrence have to win games, right? All he has to do is really manage the game now. And I think that's what we're finding out that Trevor Lawrence is. Am I correct on saying that, Rafa, you think?
100%, 1,000%.
Yeah.
This game, listen, to me, and I disagree with Zach on Denver that he would take the Patriots over Denver. I'd probably take the Patriots over the Jags in the playoff game. But I don't take them over Denver. When I watched Denver last week and I watched that game in its entirety, to me, I think that I saw, the second best team in the league, in my opinion, and one of the two best right now, anyways. And to me, I think it's the Rams and it's Denver. And every week, Vegas is not giving them credit. Like even this week, they're only a 3-point favorite at home. When you're at home in the NFL, you automatically get 3 points. And so Vegas is telling you that if this game was on a neutral field in the Super Bowl, the line would be pick 'em, basically, is what Vegas is telling you, right? So to me, when I see Denver, listen, they have 58 sacks, right? They have 10 more sacks than the next team. They're top 5 in on defense in yardage allowed, right? They're number 1 in sacks, and it's not even close. This defense, and with the play of Bo Nix, he threw 4 touchdown passes last week against a Green Bay defense that was ranked in the top 12, I believe.
Yeah.
So, I know they were at home. I know Parsons got hurt. That wasn't the reason why Bo Nix was so good in that game. So to me, when I look at Denver, I believe right now, and I'm not a Denver Broncos fan by any means, but when I look at them right now, I believe that they are the best team in the league right now, this week, going into this week. Listen, they're playing another team that's top 10 in the ball. They're able to put up points, right? So, we're going to have a great game. If Denver wins this game, that's going to cement them next week again for me as being one of the best teams in the league, if not one of the 2 best. So for me, I like Denver in this game, although I would like them to lose because I'd love to see the Chargers in Denver in the last week mean more than what it'll mean. But I give the edge to Denver. And even in the playoffs, I think Denver can make a run, which I didn't believe a couple weeks back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got to give Bo the credit, man. And people get better with experience. Their record was questionable. They beat up on some bad teams. They barely beat some bad teams. But winning is winning in the NFL. I said it last week. And Bo put it together. That defensive pass rush, Benito, number 15, the defensive backfield, they're putting it all together. I wasn't a big Sean Payton guy. Thought he was sort of douchey. But I got to give credit where credit is due, man. Walton has a shit ton of money. They put a good staff together, and that defense is playing well. And now you have a quarterback that's playing really well, and right at the right time. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game, I think.
I think we're in for a treat.
Great game.
Yeah.
Another game that we have in the 1 p.m. slate, we have the Falcons favored by 3 heading into Arizona to play the Cardinals over under 48.5. Jacoby Brissett, I believe, will be starting again. Falcons, are they still in contention, Rafa?
To throw themselves off of a bridge.
That answers my question. Never mind.
They're in contention. The Falcons are in contention to fucking fire their head coach, which should happen on Black Monday.
Yes.
Which, if you don't know what that is the first day after the NFL season is over, and where the coaches start getting fired, and he will be number one on that fucking list to get fired. Him and McDaniel from Miami should be the first two out. If we were doing a bracket, they're the first two out. But Jacoby Brissett, by the way, who's played really well. Listen, he has 18 touchdown passes, 6 interceptions. The team is just a bad football team, right? But he's secured himself a job for next year, wherever it may be, as a number 2 quarterback on a team that may need a backup.
100% agree.
Or a bridge, whatever it may be, where you don't need to pay a guy a bunch of money, but he can still perform and put up some points, and he's done that. Atlanta defense is good. They have a ton of talent everywhere, yet the coach sucks, which is why they suck. And I've said that for 2 years, and people don't want to believe it, but he is a garbage head coach. So in that case, no gambling on this game. Don't even watch.
I think people are starting to believe it now, Rafa. Even the Falcons fans, even Mr. Holmes.
I love it.
So
And then last game of the afternoon slate, we have the Steelers heading into Detroit to play the Lions. Lions are favored by 7, over under 51.5. Steelers playoff hopes still massively alive, but here as 7-point underdogs, need a win to stay alive.
Well, they're leading the division right now, so they are in. Listen, for the Steelers, when they look at their, they can look at their schedule. They're ahead up on Baltimore. They're going to be looking in this game. The reason the line's 7 is not only because it's the Detroit fucking Lions on the road, and the Lions need a huge win. The Lions are going to get a huge win because, to me, the Steelers understand that their next 2 games after this are the most important. They're up a game on the Ravens. They will end the season against the Ravens. They go into Cleveland next week, which is a game very winnable, but in division, which is always very tough and is on the road. And they will get the Ravens at the end of the year at home, probably more than likely for the division. So I don't see anything from the Steelers this week at all. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be shocked if they get blown out by double digits.
I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked. Does that put the nail in the the coffin for Mike Tomlin, you think, Rafa?
No, because they're 8-6. The Ravens are 7-7. So a loss this week with a Ravens win leaves them both tied at the division, but the Steelers currently would hold the tiebreaker because they have a head-to-head win at this moment, right? So, and then next week he'll win because they're going into the Browns. I believe they'll win that game. And then at the end of the year, but they still will end up at 9-8 as predicted on this show in September, in August, in fucking every month that Mike Tomlin always wins 9 fucking football games. Since they went to 17, he's winning 9. It's just the thing. But it could seal his fate there in Pittsburgh.
For sure.
And then speaking of the Ravens, they're playing on Sunday Night Football. They're playing against the Patriots. Patriots on the road, and Ravens are favored by 3 with an over-under of 48.5.
What does that tell you? What does that tell you about how good the Patriots are supposedly? That they're
even.
I will say this, and I said the stats earlier about the Patriots, that they're the secret, and we've said it for 2 years on the show, the secret to this Ravens team winning football games is running the ball. Derrick Henry's getting right, and this is the team where you could run the football on and control the clock. And, 11-3 Patriots team against a 7-7 Ravens team. I hate to say it, but I kind of like the Ravens. But listen, every time I pick the Ravens, I'm wrong. So, but I like the Ravens. What do you like, Rafa?
Oh no, I love the Ravens. I absolutely love the Ravens. Blue chip. This is an elite blue chip. This is the pick of the week.
Oh,
the Ravens are gonna fucking run amok on Sunday night against the Patriots. And the Patriots might be up 10-3 at halftime, and Rochelle sends some stupid ass text, and then they'll get rolled out of the fucking building in the second half, and the game will end 24-13 Ravens.
Yeah.
24-13 Ravens. Bring the Patriots back to reality.
All right, man. Last game.
Last game, we got Monday Night Football. We got the 49ers favored by 6 on the road, headed into the Colts. Over under 46.5. I'm assuming they stick with Philip Rivers again, right?
Yeah, why would you not?
Because
Yeah, well,
Rafa,
no,
let me
He
tell you,
looked
man.
like he was a blob of spaghetti out there. That's why.
And he could not throw the ball towards the sidelines. Like, listen, kudos to him.
I don't think I saw one spiral.
Yeah, kudos
Oh.
to him. Kudos to him for getting out there, right, and doing it. I was interested. They almost won the damn game, but they almost didn't win the game because of him. That defense kept them in the game. So that's why you have to, reevaluate. Listen, he knew the offense. He's out there because he has to be. I'm not hating. I hope he doesn't play against the Texans in a couple weeks because that would be just malpractice. If I was his wife or his grandchildren, I'd be like, no. Playtime's over. Come back home. You've been away from the kids enough. I don't want to see him. But it is what it is. But I think he has to be out there.
Yeah, he's got to be out there. I like the Niners in this game. They've won 4 in a row. They're 10-4. A win here for the Niners will put them even with the Seahawks or the Rams, the loser tomorrow night. At both at all, they'd both be 11-4. The Niners, man, they're gonna be a dangerous team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. Don't be
Yep.
shocked. Don't be shocked. Dangerous squad.
All right.
Well, that concludes NFL for this week. We're gonna get into some college football talk.
Let's do this. Let's let the people hear our amazing intro song. I would love to Rafa to see if we could reboot his camera. I want people to see his beautiful face. Let's take a 2-minute break, guys. We have one more $250 gift card to give away, and you're gonna want to stick around for this one because we have special circumstances with this one. So we're going to talk college football, one more giveaway. Rafa's going to fix his camera, and you're going to hear a banger of a song from Tune Buddies. Let's go, man. Thanks for being
I'm a
here.
nobody, baby. Light me up, pour me up. I'm gone. Got me seeing genies in a bottle. Liquor got me feeling like a wrestler. Call me Santiago. Everyone listen when I speak. Don't know shit about shit, but I know ball. Call me the guru. Bells coming ringing when I'm winning. Come on, I told you that's who. Specify, do it live. I told you. Hey, always coming with the heat. Riley with the facts. Jacks, let them know. Eddie Money, Luke, CJ, replay my parlay. Hitting when I don't even know. I'm a nobody, baby. Light me up, pour me up. I'm gone. Got me seeing genies in a bottle. Liquor got me feeling like a wrestler. Call me Santiago. Everyone listen when I speak. Don't know shit about shit, but I know ball. Call me the guru. Bells coming ringing when I'm winning. I told you. Don't be like guy. Don't be a loser. You know why I'm a nobody. Didn't even try. That's on me. I am that guy. Talk my shit. I said what I said. So many hot takes, mic glowing red. Everybody wanna be about it, I doubt it. Get money, motherfucker, no questions about it. At the win, not complaining about it, we win. I'm a nobody, baby. Light me up, pour me up. I'm gone. Everyone listen when I speak. Don't know shit about shit, but we know ball.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Two Nobodies with the Mic. Guys, we have already given away not $250. We given away $500, and we are going to give away another surprise, Hakatomi Plaza has blessed us with another $250 to give away. He's feeling good. We are feeling good. We want to thank everyone for participating and hope it helps everyone out. But we just covered NFL football. Rafa, the guru, is back. His beautiful face and bald head is back. Let's hope the camera blesses us. Yeah, so hope the camera.
I'm blushing. I'm
Yes.
blushing.
Guys, Eddie Money,
Hey!
Eddie Money, executive producer. I'm gonna need you to come out here. We got Jacob's amazing microphone setup. We need to fix that. And then someone needs to go out there and fix fucking Rafa's camera, man. He has the most expensive camera of all of us.
I know. I ordered new cable, so I'm thinking it's the cable.
I hope so. Well, it is what it is, man. But guys, thank you for joining us. One more giveaway. Hang in there. We talking college football, man. Bowl season. We've already had a couple, none to really get pumped up about. But like I said earlier, we all can't wait for college football. And then when bowl season comes on, we're not watching it. So be grateful. Be grateful we have trash ass freaking bowl games and watch them and play responsibly on them. But what do we got on the docket, Eddie Money? Where's Hakatomi Plaza? Is he anywhere around or is he gone?
Not sure. He just
Okay.
disappeared like Batman in the night.
Yeah.
He had to
All
go
right.
handle some business. Don't worry.
All right.
But I didn't have any of the bowl games. I had more so some topics to cover
All right.
of stuff
Let's
that
do it.
happened from the weekend, and I had a lot of comments about our Heisman sub video of Jacob Rodriguez.
Uh-huh.
We got a lot of comments saying that we don't know ball
Yeah.
because we brought up
Oh, what?
Manti Te'o, and people were saying that his stats were comparable to Jacob Rodriguez, and some say Rodriguez was better. So we'll get into that. But obviously, Fernando Mendoza, he did win the Heisman. But I feel like the main takeaway of him losing the Heisman, by the way, he posted it on LinkedIn. That's his only social media. I thought that's hilarious.
Wild. I love it.
I felt like the big takeaway was Pavia's reactions, because reaction to losing the Heisman cost him a lot of draft stock. What do you guys think about that?
I talked about it earlier, man. We're not dealing with the Lenora Sellers, who's 19 years old. We're not dealing with the kid. This kid sued the NCAA and gained another year of eligibility. He probably shouldn't even be playing. We're talking about a kid who's gotten paid. We're talking about a kid who's been there, done that, and was a story that you wanted to root for. And then, and this is not just the first instance, Rafa. His brothers travel. His brothers have been, jailed up, gotten drunk. And listen, love your family, but, you're always interviewing for your next job, Rafa. Are you not? You're always presenting yourself for the next opportunity. And, he had to apologize. Damn well his team of agents said, oh my God, I'm not sure that he would have been drafted in the first 3 or 4 rounds anyways, Rafa, but I don't see how you could touch him at this point. I don't care if he's apologizing. Everyone deserves a second chance, but he was never an NFL quarterback in my eyes in the first place, Rafa. And I like the kid, and two-time wrestler. I always say it. I was rooting for the kid, but you just showed who you are, at a time of adversity, and his thing was, I was disappointed. Dude, there's being disappointed. There's bringing signs, fucking Deanna. There's taking pictures with the posse with that. Dude, it's just, this is the NFL, man. There's professionals in this league. I've said what I had to say, Rafa. What do you have to say about it?
To me, so he looks first undersized. He lists at 6 foot. I don't think he's 6 foot. I think he's a dynamic football player because we've seen that. But are you dynamic enough where we can overthrow the back? We can forget about the baggage, right? And the issues not the issues, but you're an off the field fucking problem. and you're putting yourself out there like a fucking asshole, right? Listen, if they would have beat Texas, he would have won the Heisman. He would have won the Heisman if they would have beat Texas, but he didn't. I'm sorry, but it didn't happen for him, right? And we could say he had better performances than Mendoza, but Mendoza had Heisman moments on an undefeated football team.
Yeah.
Who won the Big Ten, arguably the best conference in football, right? And I say arguably because they're both very, very, very fucking good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, listen, you were runner-up. There's nothing wrong with being runner-up to the Heisman.
Yeah.
Don't ruin, like Eddie says, don't ruin your next job, right? And to me, you look at him, and I don't think he's a first-round quarterback. He may think he is. He may think he's a more dynamic Bryce Young, maybe a better thrower of the football of Bryce
Of
Young.
who? What?
I'm just maybe, Eddie. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is a maybe.
Okay.
He could think that. I
Okay.
wouldn't think over Bryce Young.
Yeah.
He may believe that he's a Bryce Young size quarterback who's more dynamic with his feet, which he is. But at the end of the day, he's not Bryce Young. He's a fucking problem. And Bryce Young won the Heisman, partner, and you didn't.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think thinking about his draft stock, like, bro, you weren't a first round, you weren't a second round. Nobody's trading up to get that guy.
I said it. Go ahead.
Sorry, she just said, I don't give a damn if he won World War III. Whack ass Heisman. Rafa is arguing for his DEI candidate.
Listen, we said it the other day with the Heisman this week, right, Eddie?
Yeah, we did.
Like, the Heisman was default almost.
It was. But, I did hear a funny stat about that, Rafa, about the clock. So numbers went down for across the board for a lot of offensive categories because of the clock changes in college football. There was 3 to 4 less possessions on offense. So there's actually
that's been a rule for now 3 seasons.
Well,
so that didn't change this year.
The 2 minute, there was something that changed this year.
This year the clock still rolls after every first down except in the last 2 minutes. It's all been that. It's been the same for the last, I believe it's 3 seasons now. I think this was the 3rd season. This was either the 2nd or the 3rd. It wasn't the 1st for sure.
Okay. Well, I said it 5 weeks ago when they were going into the Texas game. Diego Pavia had the most scripted run plays out of any quarterback in the SEC. Okay. And Diego Pavia is not fast. It's one thing if he was a Lamar Jackson. It's one thing if he was a RG3 who was dynamic. That offense was based around misdirection and him running the ball, misdirection, RPOs. That is not an offense that's going to work with in the NFL. So my point is that listen, I hope he succeeds and I hope he proves me wrong. I do not see him being an NFL quarterback, and then definitely not, a top 3 or 4 round quarterback in my eyes. But
no,
it is what it is. Jacob Rodriguez, the linebacker, he came in as a quarterback. This is something I just learned, and he did have some great stats. But when he transferred, I forget from exactly where, they said, you're going to transfer here. He came in without a scholarship and said, you're going to learn how to play linebacker. It makes a ton of sense, Rafa, why he was so successful at reading quarterbacks, because the kid played quarterback his whole life. So, it makes a lot of sense why he's always around the ball. He thinks like a quarterback. He's obviously terrific. He is, right? I'd rather be a first-round pick than a Heisman winner. Right?
No
Heisman winners rarely are very successful in the NFL. So, Jacob Rodriguez, maybe he did get snubbed, maybe he didn't. But I think he's going to be a stud in the NFL. So kudos to him. What else?
Rocha had said, I would avoid him more than Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders. He would need to pull a Julian Edelman. And CGL said, I don't think he'll pan out. The NFL agreed.
Yeah. It's not that I don't, well, now I don't like him because he acts like an idiot, but I was always rooting for him.
But I have some stats for you guys. You guys brought up Manti Te'o when we talked about Jacob Rodriguez last time. And the comment section, they kind of got on us. So I have to bring it up once again so we can have some rebuttals to it.
All right.
In 2012 was Manti Te'o's Heisman finalist year. He was second in Heisman voting. Jacob Rodriguez actually got more first place Heisman votes this year than Julian Sayin. So there is that to consider.
Okay.
In total tackles, Manti Te'o had 113. Rodriguez had 117. Now, the big thing in Te'o's was that he had 7 interceptions. Rodriguez had 4 and 7 forced fumbles. Manti Te'o had 0 forced fumbles. And that is the big thing that people are talking about. They both only had Manti Te'o had 1.5 sacks. Rodriguez had 1 sack. And Jacob Rodriguez had double the amount of tackle for losses that Manti Te'o had. And Rodriguez also had 1 defensive touchdown and an offensive touchdown, apparently.
Yeah, they put him in the backfield. They ran the ball. You're forgetting the biggest factor of it all is that Manti Te'o played for Notre Dame, the Golden Domers, the most visible program with its own actual NBC network. That is a factor. Exposure is a factor. There's a reason why West Coast guys, the Stanfords, the SC, SC usually does well, but the guys on the West Coast, because there's always an East Coast bias, right? But there's always a bias towards Notre Dame. If you have the same stats as another person, but you go to Notre Dame, you're going to be favored because of the exposure. The Heisman vote is usually a popularity contest, right? And it proves to be that almost every year. So,
Rafa?
Fuck them both. Bro, I don't want a middle linebacker to win the Heisman, okay? Just so you know that.
All right. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with Rafa's take, is what I'm saying.
Oh, fair. By the way, Goody Maid Server says, I've been here this whole time, don't know anything about sports, but even if I didn't win, I've enjoyed this podcast. Thank you guys so much.
Hey,
We appreciate it. Got one more giveaway.
we got
coming up.
one more. We got one more, and you've commented. So let's hope.
She
because
said, I'm listening while I'm mopping the floor right now.
I love it.
I've noticed you following. I've noticed you liking. Just so you know, we appreciate and love. Oh, hey, there he is. Were you Jacob? Did you have someone in there mopping your floor and sweeping right now? Are you goody maid service? Are you trying to steal this shit, Jacob? Anyways, we appreciate you for watching and following, and hopefully we make you a sports fan. Sorry for our potty mouths. Maybe you can clean up our mouths. I don't know. Highly doubt it though.
I don't think that's possible.
Yeah. What do we got?
Great comment. Will.
I looked at all the games. Didn't really think that. Well, it was at least in the next week. Didn't think anything were really worth.
None of the games are good. Let's talk about the games, baby.
The games.
Oh, you guys want to go over them again? The playoff games?
Aren't they on Saturday?
Yeah.
We
So
got
we
games
went.
on Friday. We got games on Saturday. We got one on Friday.
Yeah. On Friday we have number 9 Alabama is favored by 1.5, going against number 8 Oklahoma over under 40.5.
I'm taking Bama. Blue chip Bama. Right here.
Run it.
Blue chip Bama. It's hard to beat a good team twice. It's hard to beat a good team twice in the same season. You saw Alabama lose to Georgia when they played. You saw BYU. BYU did. Texas Tech did it, but BYU. Let's be real, they're a fake good football team. So I think Bama's going to win this game.
So you're gonna blue chip it?
Oh, we're blue chipping it.
Yeah, he did.
I love it.
1,000% blue chip.
I'm not going to go off my pick. I liked Oklahoma. I'm gonna stay with Oklahoma.
Jacob.
I am as well. I'm gonna go with Oklahoma. I think that defense is gonna take care of Bama pretty easily.
All right.
All right. Saturday, realistically, the best game is earliest for us. It's a 9 a.m. kickoff for us. Noon kickoff for Eastern Standard Time. Number 10 Miami faces off against number 7 Texas A&M, who's favored by 3.5 with an over/under of 51.5.
I'm sticking with Miami.
I got Miami going to the chip, man. Like we said, if Carson Beck, who I'm not a fan of, can just manage the game, not create any turnovers, fumbles, picks, like he's been known to do. I think Miami is the more talented squad. Marcel Reese reminds me of a thinner Lamar Jackson. The dude weighs 145 pounds, soaking wet with combat boots on.
Whoa.
That's what he reminds me of. I'm not saying he's not talented. I'm just saying if I was Bane, if I was watching tape right now, if I'm Marcel Reed, I'm telling the offensive coordinator, I need a chip. I need a double team. I need someone protecting me from that dude on the edge because that dude is a scary man.
Did you see they asked one of the starting offensive linemen
Yeah.
for A&M if he knew who Bain was, and he said he had never heard of him. He literally said that. McGahee went crazy. Willis McGahee, former Miami running back.
Yeah.
He was like, listen, I know he had to say that.
Yeah.
I know he had to say that, but come on.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
CJ says, since my fighting Irish died, I got the tie to winning this whole damn thing.
Whoa. That's a wild take.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
Not even Bennett had them winning the whole thing.
Yeah. And he had an
And he
Alabama.
sat here and Bama shit on.
Yeah.
The biggest fucking Bama pendant ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bennett.
He had the turnover chain. He was wearing the turnover chain. And he didn't even pick him to win it. And
Yeah,
CJ's
man.
going to come out and say they
That's
win it.
wild. Shout
Shout
out
out
to Bennett.
to the people that actually stuck around and watched that video online. I know a lot of people usually skip over whenever kids are online. He had nothing but good reviews on the comment sections. I was looking.
Yeah, man. He knows ball.
Yeah, and then the noon kickoff for us on the West Coast, we have number 11 Tulane playing against number 8 Ole Miss, favored by 17.5 over under 56.5.
I like the over here, man. Dude,
Right.
both teams can score the football. Ole Miss. Ole Miss kicked their ass the first game. Will they kick their ass again without Lane Kiffin? I think yes, because I think that the head coach, he's got something to prove. The players, although some might be leaving LSU the minute this shit is over,
Yeah.
right? But still, you're gonna have them ready to go, and I think you're gonna have a big game. I think you might get 40 just alone from Ole Miss, and I think a Tulane team. Quarterback was at BYU last year. He's played a lot better since that Ole Miss game where he was god awful in that first one. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna have a 40-something, 20-something type of football game. I hope I'm right.
I hope so too.
Yeah, I would like to see this game at least have some points if Tulane's going to get slapped. Speaking of getting slapped, number 12 JMU will be playing number 5 Oregon with a mighty spread of 21.5 over under 50.5.
How is Miami not the night game? And this is the night game.
Yeah, that's a great fucking point. Fire the schedulers.
Yeah, this game should have been the afternoon game. The other game, the Ole Miss game, should have been the morning game. Miami and A&M should have been under the lights at College Station, but unfortunately, we're going to be under the lights in some shithole in Oregon.
What's the reasoning for that? What's the reasoning?
Because
there?
Oregon's a West Coast team, and by that time, they're probably going to be UFC on or something to watch. But this, to me, is the elite blue chip pick of the week. Oregon, 21.5. Dude, Oregon, if they don't score 21 points in the first quarter, I would be shocked. This JMU team, they talk so much, and they're good. And, Indiana team is a lot of the kids from JMU. That was fucking 2 years ago. Okay? All right. This team, I watched this team play Troy, who's god awful, and barely beat them. This disgusting, and you should be disgusted that you're even in this fucking thing. And Oregon, if you don't put the fuck to these guys, I would be shocked if you were even next week favored against A&M. I mean, against.
Super Omega Blue Chip.
Oh, dude, are you kidding? I'm telling you, this game at halftime should be like 35-3.
Yes.
I mean, dude. Go and watch that JMU Troy game. Please try and watch that for 3 quarters. Watch that shit for 56 minutes. The game was 17-14 for 56 minutes. It is disgusting. It is the ugliest shit you ever seen in football.
Wow.
It's terrible, and these guys are in the fucking playoffs.
Love it. Love it.
Thanks. So there you go. You got a pick for each of the playoff games. We posted our predictions. Predictions actually were up today, so you see who we all have. Yeah, we'll just see what goes from there, and we're all hoping for good games.
You know what? Let's listen. We decided Hakatomi Plaza right there decided he wanted to feel the Christmas spirit and give away another $250. So we're gonna do a little bit different. If you commented live, can we do YouTube? Can we do both, Eddie Money? Or
I did both.
So
Okay,
if
good.
you
All right.
during this live show, if you commented to us, we are going to put you in the raffle. So the numbers are going to go down dramatically. Goody main services, you're in. Now your odds to win this next $250.
Look
are
at
much
Mike
higher.
Brown. I'm here.
Wait, I need to come real quick. Hold on. I need to
Can
come
I
real
say-
quick.
Can
Give me a second.
I say something real quick?
Yeah.
And can we eliminate one person from winning?
Will?
No. Will could definitely win. If we can eliminate, and I don't want him to get upset, if we can eliminate Zach and Sarah,
I
because
agree.
that's his wife.
Winners. That's a high.
already won.
Yes.
So if we can remove Zach and Sarah from that list, they already won once.
If he wins, we'll just do it again.
Don't worry.
Yeah. If he wins,
I took him out. I found him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want Zach to get upset, but no, Will, you got a chance. You're here. You're always here. You got a chance to win. As
Yes.
does Christine Joy 21, who joined the Goody Maid.
Non-wrestler, XSG,
Yeah,
you're in.
you got
Yeah.
the
Everyone's
wrestler,
in.
Don, who was on. So everybody who commented got a chance to win this thing.
By the
Let's
way,
do it, man.
Lee Vang, when I was talking about Goody maid service, them like her not knowing football but still listening, she said, "Same here. Been tuning in for the giveaway. Have a mom of 6 boys, but enjoying it all." Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Sticking out for 2 hours and enjoying all the bullshit we've been saying.
And listen, shout out to you. We're going to be doing this more often. It just feels good, man. We've all been blessed. I know Rafa is blessed with a beautiful family, a good job. I've been blessed with a beautiful family, a good job. Eddie's graduating, going to be an engineer. My son, Hakatomi Plaza.
He's blessed
he's
with
a
a good dad.
That's not my name, by the way.
Good-
My name is not Hakatomi Plaza. By the way, if everyone's confused, it's Jacob. My name is Jacob. It is not Hakatomi Plaza.
It's Hakatomi Plaza.
Hey, Jacob is like that commercial where I think it's a Geico or one of those commercials where they name the kids after corporations. Have you seen that?
Yeah, where they sell the name.
That's Jacob. They named him after a plaza.
But by the way, Die Hard Christmas movie. Let's just put that out there. Hakatomi Plaza, if you don't know,
I have not seen it, by the way.
is from the movie Die Hard, and that's why I call him Hakatomi Plaza.
Jacob, have you sat down and watched your annual Christmas movie with your mother?
We have not yet, actually.
Oh,
We'll do that.
Jacob,
Next
time's
week
running out.
It's next week, though. Next week for sure it'll be done. I
Let
promise.
us know
Come
in the
on,
chat.
dude.
Let us know in the chat really fast. So what's your favorite Christmas
Oh yeah,
movie?
favorite Christmas movie.
Yes, that's a good question.
My favorite Christmas movie.
You can't say
because
Die Hard. You can't say Die Hard.
No. I'm saying Die Hard is a
Jay
Christmas
said
movie.
it's the most overrated movie, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
I'm with Jay on that.
Yeah. My favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Story with Little Ralphie. I grew up watching that. That shit comes on TNT, runs for 24 hours Christmas Eve. I might watch it. The Red Ryder Pistol. That is my favorite all-time Christmas movie. I want to hear yours. Eddie Money, what's your all-time favorite Christmas movie as we get this contest going?
Oof. I'm gonna have to go Polar Express.
Ah,
Childhood
yeah.
favorite.
really?
Will
I knew
Hanley,
the
I don't know
hot
if she'll be
chocolate song
offended or not.
like
Wh-
bar for bar.
Home Alone. Home Alone's good. What's Will Hanley's favorite?
They said Home Alone.
How
Well,
can I
Hanley
look
said, I thought
Asian?
Jacob was Asian for 9 months.
Oh,
Nakatomi
Nakatomi Plaza.
That's good, Will.
That's pretty
That's good.
funny.
So good.
Rafa?
think-
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
I think it has to be Elf. I think Elf is just, it's a classic.
It's a classic. It is the classic.
It's
I have-
basic,
I have-
but it's a classic.
I have two. I'm going Home Alone Part 1 and Santa Claus with Tim Allen the first.
That's a
one.
good. That's underrated.
Oh.
Underrated, Rafa.
I love that movie because
Underrated. I agree.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is why Will Hanley thought you were Asian because he was spelling Hakatomi like that.
That's how Hakatomi Plaza is spelled in Die
Bro, I
Hard.
thought it was always Jacatomi. Like,
Because my name is okay. How is Jacob Hakatomi Plaza? Like, in what world do those correlate?
Jacob
Uh,
Hawks
my world.
Hakatomi.
Of course,
Ah.
and CJ comes in with the most ghettoest shit ever.
Oh my
good.
God.
I have
Friday.
to say, I always watch Friday After Next every year.
Dude,
It
that's
is
I'm not a
it-
fan of that Friday.
What?
I'm not a fan of that Friday
when
either.
when the first one is so good,
Yes.
like I feel like the second one is like just diminishing
The
of
third
the
one's
brand.
No,
it's
they're
kind
all
of yeah.
great. They're all hilarious.
I don't know.
Fred
man.
Claus is good. Fred Claus is a great pool, Jay.
Fred Claus is pretty good.
we have
Fred Claus is-
in Instagram. We have a lot of Home Alones. We have one Home Alone 2. We have 3 Home Alone 1s. We have Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh
An
yeah,
An
classic.
oldie but a goodie.
Yeah,
Preacher's
classic.
Wife.
What about
Oh,
Family
baby.
Man? Or
Oh, Family Man! I
That's a
watched it
good
last
movie.
night. Family Man is in my top 5 best movies, let alone Christmas movies. Family Man. If you haven't watched it with Nick Cage, whew,
That's a
gets
good
me
film.
right.
That's a good film.
It gets me. It gets me.
That's a good
Um,
film. Four Christmases too with Vince Vaughn and fucking and Reese Witherspoon.
and Reese
Fucking
Witherspoon,
hilarious.
very good, very very underrated. Any
You know,
more out there?
you know what's good too? The one with Danny Glover and Gabrielle Union that the kids. What Ralphie? What's it called? The one with Danny Glover. That one's good too. Yes. Almost
Jesus.
Christmas, dude. Almost Christmas.
Okay.
what about the Rock? One where they did the power slap.
Oh,
Remember
that's,
we watched that.
uh,
one?
Code Red.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Oh, it's something like
No.
that.
Cridge, whatever. No.
No,
that's
now we're
not.
getting into Die Hard and shit. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no. We're good.
All right. let-
Michelle
Before
Santiago
Christmas.
say Christmas with the Cranks, and Rocha also said It's a Wonderful Life.
Chris of the
That's a
Crickets-
white dude answer. White dude answer.
I think
All
I-
right.
He said the Snowman 1982 silent film just orchestra.
The thing is, he's dead serious. He's not
That's-
joking.
He's not
dead
fucking
serious.
around either.
That's a Rocha. That's Rocha for sure. Well, guys, let's give this away. We're almost 2 hours in. Again, before we end the show, I just want to say thank you. It's been another great year, and we've all been blessed. We hope to bless you guys. We love you, and there will be more of this. As long as we continue to be blessed, we will pass on the blessings to all you beautiful people. So, spread peace, love, joy,
So please
and
support.
happiness.
Please support the podcast.
Please support. Yes.
so we can be blessed.
Yes.
The
But
more
here we
you
go,
bless us,
baby.
the more we can bless you.
Yes. Amen.
Spin that wheel.
This
Come
is
on.
everyone who's commented. Thank you for participating and interacting with us.
My God.
Boomtown's so pissed right now.
Oh, look
Boomtown
at
is
Rocha.
so pissed.
Rocha was
Rocha won. That's freaking wild, man.
Bro,
Boomtown.
Boomtown is so mad right now.
Can I do something real quick? And Rocha,
Yeah.
congratulations. You deserve that. That was karma for the last spin of Rocha. There's one person that I've been noticing, and I'm not usually this dude. There's one person that I've been noticing. She follows everything. She likes everything. And she's obviously a hard worker. I want to bless Goody Maid Services myself for hanging in there, and I want to send you $100 personally, just because I feel like you deserve it, and in some way or another. So that's not going to be a spin. You DM me, I'll find you, and I'm going to get you $100. Matt, congratulations.
Matt Rocha said he doesn't want it.
Spin it again.
I guess we'll just spin it again since Eddie's already given it to her. So
I'm going to give $100 to Goody.
yeah.
Matt, you're a freaking G, man. Can we give, because that's basically a donation towards the show. I want to say thank you to Matt. I want to say thank you to Matt.
Tomahawk steak for Matt.
Yeah. Matt, I will take you for a tomahawk steak when I get out there to North Carolina. I want to thank Matt. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing for him to do. I appreciate you, Matt. We appreciate you, Matt, for always fucking being here, for always commenting, for always making the show better. And now you're giving $250 away to another person. Blessings on blessings. Spin that freaking wheel, Eddie Money.
I'm hyped.
By the way, Goody Maid Service says she's crying right now. So shout out you, Eddie.
Love you.
Oh,
Is that you?
Hey, Mom.
that's my birth giver.
Nice.
My
Nice.
birthday. Oh my God. Well, you've been blessed. Merry Christmas. This boy's that's freaking awesome.
That's my birth gift.
I just heard her yell downstairs.
We gotta put more rules on this, man. We gotta put no.
To be fair, she has supported us from like 100
No.
followers.
Guess what you're getting for Christmas? $250. Yeah.
It's going to you, Eddie Money. It's going to Eddie Money.
That's my birth giver. Guys, want to say thank you again. Eddie Money, I will take care of Sarah, Ashley, OC. Rafa, if you could take care of Happy Feet, Super Feet.
Yeah,
Angel feet.
Angel feet. Angel.
Send her a message, Eddie Money. And
Yeah,
then-
yeah.
and then her
I
send
have
you her
I have
address or her
I
cell
got
or-
the Instagrams down, I believe.
Okay.
Okay,
And
send her a message and then get her info, and I can send her a Zelle or an Apple Pay or whatever.
yeah, and
But
go
she
ahead.
continues to applaud us. She said, "These men are hilarious. Thank you so much." She said, "No way, I'm crying, literally crying. Thank you." And then also Lee Vang said, "You are an awesome person, Matt. Everyone else on here too. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everyone."
Merry Christmas,
Merry
guys. Tune
Christmas,
in next
happy
week
holidays.
on Tuesday. If you can, Tuesday,
Yes.
we'll cover all the recap
Yeah.
from the NFL, playoff scenarios, and of course, the next round of college football playoffs. Right, Eddie?
Nope.
We'll be here next Tuesday, party people. And like I said, more giveaways to come. We thank all of you. We will get that money out to you. Goody Maid Service. Hugs, loves, appreciation to all of you. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Well, I'll see you next week.
Oh, yeah, we will see you
I'll
next week.
I'll say it on Tuesday. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, everybody.